Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cody Rhodes is set to face John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. The American Nightmare defeated Randy Orton in the final of the King of the Ring tournament in Saudi Arabia to earn a title shot at the biggest party of the summer. After losing the undisputed WWE Championship to John Cena at WrestleMania 41, Cody has been on a mission to regain the title. Having won the KOTR, the 40-year-old will be looking to secure the victory in his rematch against the franchise player and recapture the title. In a massive twist, perhaps Rhodes could turn heel and join Seth Rollins' faction as the Visionaries. Plan B. On the latest episode of Raw, Paul Heyman revealed that the former World Heavyweight Champion was on a jet, perfecting Plan B. This segment triggered a lot of speculation online as fans continue to wonder about who or what Rollins' plan could involve. In a shocking turn of events, Cody might be introduced as the new member of Seth's group. Interestingly, Mr. Money in the Bank helped Cody Rhodes win the undisputed WWE title in the first place. The architect acted as the latter's shield during his match against Roman Reigns on the grandest stage of them all last year. That said, Seth could help the American Nightmare regained the title once again at SummerSlam while he focuses on the World Heavyweight Championship. While the above scenario sounds promising, it is mere conjecture. Fans will have to wait to see what the Triple H-led creative team has in store for the superstars. While many fans expect Cody Rhodes to finally dethrone John Cena at SummerSlam, WWE could have other plans for the high-stakes match. In a shocking turn of events, Randy Orton may interfere during the scheduled bout and cost Cody. The latter defeated him in the finals of the Cotter tournament at Night of Champions to earn a title shot against the franchise player. That said, the Viper might take out his frustration on the American Nightmare and cost him during the bout at the biggest party of the summer. This could be his way of getting some retribution after getting pinned at Night of Champions. The above angle is also completely hypothetical at this point, and nothing has been confirmed yet. Cody Rhodes has long been positioned as one of WWE's most heroic figures, the quintessential babyface with a story rooted in legacy, redemption, and perseverance. From his emotional return to WWE at WrestleMania 38 to finally finishing his story by defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, the American Nightmare has carried the flag of resilience. But in recent weeks, subtle signs, creative decisions, and cryptic segments on WWE television have stirred up an intriguing and divisive possibility. Could Cody Rhodes be preparing to turn heel and align himself with a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion? If so, the entire WWE landscape could be in for a seismic shift. There's no denying that the idea of a Cody Rhodes heel turn is controversial. His post-WrestleMania 40 run as undisputed WWE Champion has been marked by noble title defenses, heartfelt promos, and respect-driven feuds. Yet, despite his popularity, some fans and analysts argue that his character may be losing its edge due to overexposure or a lack of fresh challengers. In this context, a shocking turn could reignite his momentum and open the door to bold storytelling. Fueling the speculation is Rhodes' recent on-screen tension with certain WWE stars who were once allies. The most glaring possibility being discussed online is a potential alliance with Seth Rollins, the very man he battled in one of the most acclaimed rivalries of 2022. Rollins, a former World Heavyweight Champion and a complex character in his own right, has always existed in the gray area between good and evil. Though fans remember their trilogy fondly, time heals wounds, and in WWE, enemies becoming allies often generates some of the most compelling television. Imagine the visual of Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins standing side by side on Raw, dressed in black suits, united by a common cause or grudge. The two share an intensity that could elevate the main event scene to unprecedented heights. Both have reasons to feel disrespected, overlooked, or manipulated by the WWE machine, and together they could launch a new faction or storyline arc, centered around reclaiming power by any means necessary. But what could justify such a radical shift in Rhodes' character? One theory gaining traction involves the creative frustrations behind the scenes. Cody has mentioned in interviews how deeply personal his story has been, and some speculate that after WrestleMania 40, he may feel that WWE management has already moved on to the next big things, such as Gunther, Braun Breaker, or Jacob Fatu. A heel turn fueled by betrayal or disillusionment would fit well within Cody's dramatic storytelling framework. The American Nightmare could morph into something darker, perhaps becoming the American Authority, man tired of playing by the rules and demanding respect on his own terms. This shift wouldn't come out of nowhere. Over the past few weeks, tone in promos has changed slightly. He's spoken less about dusty sentiments and more about business. He's been cutting shorter, more assertive promos and has shown flashes of arrogance during backstage segments. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins has returned from injury with a new look and cryptic behavior, including stares, smirks, and suggestive one-liners that hint at bigger things to come. Fans have pointed out that a shared resentment toward new blood like Breaker or resentment over missed opportunities could unify these two veterans. There's also the looming threat of a cross-brand power shift, with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis trying to maintain balance between Raw and SmackDown. A heel duo like Cody and Rollins could exploit that political turmoil to their advantage. They could position themselves as locker room leaders, claiming to know better than the current authority figures. They could manipulate situations, target top babyfaces like Sami Zayn or LA Knight, and systematically dismantle the roster's moral center. A Rhodes-Rollins heel alliance could also allow WWE to play with blurred lines in the storytelling, showcasing how ambition can corrupt even the most noble figures. It would be a long-term arc with shocking betrayals, secret deals, and unexpected twists, something WWE creative thrives on. When executed correctly, both Cody and Seth have proven time and again that they can excel in morally ambiguous roles. Rollins' Messiah gimmick and Cody's dashing persona remain fan favorites even years later, of course. There are other potential candidates besides Rollins for a heel alliance with Cody. Another intriguing possibility is Drew McIntyre. Drew has spent the last few months teetering on the edge of a full-blown heel turn, frustrated by repeated setbacks and overlooked efforts. His hard-hitting style and unfiltered promos resonate with fans who crave realism, and a partnership with Rhodes could create a dangerous new alliance of powerhouses. They could call themselves the Revolutionaries, a faction aimed at burning down the current system and reshaping it in their image. In this scenario, Cody wouldn't need to betray the audience outright. Instead, his justification could be rooted in righteousness. He might argue that he didn't turn on the fans turned on him. He could claim that the WWE Universe forgot how hard he worked to finish the story, and instead focused their attention on the next shiny toy. This mindset could lead him to justify any and all actions, no matter how cruel or shocking. Other names that have popped up in discussions include Shinsuke Nakamura and even a wild card like AJ Styles, both of whom have been presented as veterans seeking resurgence. Aligning with Rhodes would not only revitalize their characters, but also establish a multi-brand alliance capable of waging war across WWE's landscape. Fans who are skeptical about a Cody heel turn often cite his deep connection with the audience, particularly younger fans and longtime loyalists who see him as a modern-day John Cena. But WWE is no stranger to shocking the audience for long-term gain. When Roman Reigns finally embraced his tribal chief persona, many were unsure if fans would accept it, but the transformation catapulted him into superstar. WWE could be hoping for a similar effect with Rhodes, banking on the emotional payoff when he ultimately turns back to the light. There's also the business side to consider, with ratings and live event attendance always a factor, a surprise. He'll turn from Rhodes, especially if it comes during a major PLE like SummerSlam or Survivor Series, would guarantee headlines. Merchandise, reactions, and social media engagement would skyrocket. For WWE, it would be a gamble worth taking. That said, WWE has planted seeds without always following through. Fans have been misled before. Promos that seemed to foreshadow a turn ended up going nowhere. Sometimes it's a deliberate red herring. Cody himself may be leaning into the speculation, knowing it keeps his character layered and fans guessing. But even if a full-blown heel turn never materializes, the mere suggestion of it opens a Pandora's box of creative opportunities. It could lead to a slow-burn feud, like a future implosion between Cody and a former ally. Or perhaps Cody walks the line, remaining a face but adopting more ruthless tactics. what some might call a tweener role. In this case, he would challenge the morality of his opponents without ever explicitly siding with the dark. WWE has a rich history of heel turns reshaping eras. From Hulk Hogan joining the UNWO to Seth Rollins' betrayal of the Shield, the moments that alter careers are often rooted in unexpected alliances and character shifts. Cody Rhodes, a master of reinvention, may be preparing for the next act in his story, one that demands shedding the past in order to seize the future. As fans dissect every move, every word, and every expression, one thing is clear: WWE wants us to ask the question, could Cody Rhodes really turn heel? And if he does, who will he bring with him on that descent into darkness? The answer may not come this week or next, but when it does, it could change the course of WWE forever. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.